already know who it is. It's Juwan 145 Nigerian Prince / King. And to the left of me, I have Mr. Uze, alleged.
Yo, we just literally went over this.
I said alleged though. I did say alleged.
Nah, you said it after because you fucked it up. Okay, so look, it's allegedly Uzair, right? So the whole premise is it really Uzair? We're not gonna know. We're never gonna know, or maybe we will one day. Who knows? It's alleged, you know. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like, yo, alleged Uzair, you know. And then is that person gonna respond? Maybe not. We don't know that. But yeah, let's do it.
He practices this. I just want to let y'all know this.
It's different every time.
Underneath me, I have Miss Tabby Knowing 3.
Hi, y'all. Follow me on Instagram at TyB3.
And then we got our special guest, the one, the only beautiful Miss Juliana.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Anything you want to say, Julie?
Follow me on Instagram, that pasta queen with a K, KWEEN.
And we are the men.
Woo! Oh my God.
All right.
I'm so excited to be on.
We're about to get into our first topic. Okay, so this topic is a relationship worth keeping after being cheated on? So y'all say, ooh, not the looks. I saw the looks. I see some looks. All right, so is this person worth taking back after they stepped out and used their, body parts on somebody else? So Miss Jules, we're gonna start with you.
I say no. I say not at all because I love cliches. Like the cliche says, once a cheater, always a cheater. If a person feels that they can go out and however it happens, you don't just slip and fall, it's a conscious choice. I'm in a relationship, but I want to be whatever. So once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't know, people do change, but it's you have to respect yourself enough to be no, I'm the prize. So if you win somewhere else, then you stay. You can stay somewhere else. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Okay, Uzair, what's your thought process?
I don't think it's worth keeping it because, well, okay, so there's situations, right? What if it's a family, they're married, got kids and all that. It's a little bit of tougher situation if you think about it when that comes out, because now what? But at the end of it, me personally, I have zero tolerance when it comes to cheating, right? No tolerance at all. I'm not gonna deal with that, whatever the case may be. And I don't think it's worth keeping, especially if it's just a relationship there and the person seems to not give a shit too much, then most likely it's gonna happen again and again and again and again. And you're just not being a part of this toxic cycle where you're just constantly hurting yourself and you don't want to let go for some unknown reason where you could be better off without them, but you choose not to be. But then at that point, now I'm just blaming you. I'm not even going to blame the cheater. At that point, if you're sticking around in the relationship and this person's constantly cheating on you and then you're going to people yo, he's cheating on me, I feel like shit, but I'm still with him, then it's your fault. You choosing to do that now, You chose to stay there even though he's done it or she's done it mad times, right? But yeah, I don't think it's worth keeping a relationship if the person cheats on you. There's just the trust is gone. I don't want to look over my shoulder constantly to see what you're doing. Then it causes trust issues. Then it causes why you're not responding to messages. Then it's where you at this time of the day. I don't want to do that. There should be a sense of freedom to a relationship.
Miss Tabby Knowing.
I agree with Ozzy and Juliana. I feel like once you cheat, it's always going to be that trust factor. And it's just as much as you would want it to work out. Most of the time, a zebra never changes their stripes. So it's just you got to just move on and just, take your L and keep it pushing because there's always more fish in the sea and you can always find better. So,
yeah.
Okay, so let me throw a little pin in the needle.
Pin in the needle.
Yeah, pin in the needle. You already know.
Yeah,
okay. So so say that this is somebody that this is y'all was best friends at first and y'all know each other ins and outs, and then y'all got into a relationship. You know me. You know this is not something that I would do. You know that this is not in my character. And I actually,
but you
actually
did
went
it.
out and I had a night, but it was a bad. It wasn't even my call. I froze.
No, but you did it. You could make decisions. You know, you're a grown person. You can make decisions for yourself. And if you chose to stay there and freeze, you're not frozen for like, okay, sure, you froze for a few seconds, but then your mind comes back. You still gotta decide what to do. And if you chose to stay there, then that was your decision to stay there, right? At the end of it, look, man, so, you know, some people say, oh, the person cheated on them because the other person was not really looking out for them as much or whatever. It wasn't a good relationship. At that point, just leave. Why are you cheating? Just get out. You know, if it doesn't work, just leave, right? If you're not happy with it, leave. You know, the fact that they don't and then they go out and cheat and then they're like, oh, I still love you, but I cheated on you. I'm just kind of like, you do still love me. You probably do. But guess what? You cheated on me. So guess what? There's the door. You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think that, like, because you're right, it's not always so like black and white, you know, like there's lots of gray. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you're in a relationship, you're not married, like you're committed. You should, a good relationship, you should be committed to the other person, and the other person should be committed to you, like not in a creepy like possessive way, but like, you know, a good relationship, like, I don't know, if you're fulfilled in your relationship, you won't feel the need to cheat. Right. So I'm not saying that cheaters like have an excuse, but if something isn't working, then they're going to try to go find that something else somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
That's my thing, right? It's okay to find it somewhere else. Just don't cheat, bro. What are you doing? Like,
Don't come back.
I don't get that point. You skip the whole step. There's a breakup part before you like, you can find someone else, whatever it is. You got caught feelings while in relationship for someone else. But be the decent person and like don't drag the dude along. And now you're gonna be like, oh no, I found someone else that cheated on you and now I'm leaving you. Or you could just left and then just be with someone else, and there's a whole cheating part that's not in there, you know?
Right. Because I don't know. I feel like we're saying it because, like, yes, we're here and we're saying it, but I feel like when we're actually in that situation and we genuinely love somebody, it's going to be a hard choice because, Ty, you've been in love.
Yeah, I've been in love.
And so you know exactly the feelings of like what love feels like and things like that. And so it's just being in love with somebody, I feel like it's so different than not, you know, because I don't know if we've ever experienced love, but it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy to say, yeah, I'm out, I'm done, deuces, da da da. It's like, damn, like we've been through everything, we have so much memories, and it's like
I feel like definitely a lot of the time it's not like, even when you are in a relationship and one of the partners are like unfaithful, and if you guys have, especially if it's even if you have kids or you're married or you guys have like a long period of history, it's never so easy just to walk away. And most of the time, even mostly from a female standpoint, she would like to stay and work it out. But I mean, like, in the end, if a person is like constantly showing you these negative traits, I feel like you owe it to yourself to say like you deserve better than that, and then you should just separate yourself regardless of whatever the situation is. But there are sometimes cases where if someone does cheat and it was like a mistake, because like you said, Juliana, it can be an area of gray dependent on how it happened, although it's never okay to have sex with somebody else while you're in a relationship. Right. But I was watching, like, all right, you know, you guys know Sex in the City, and you know, not Amanda. What's the girl with the short hair, and she's a lawyer, right? And basically,
yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so
name, but yeah,
her husband had cheated on her, but she was so busy, and I guess they had kids, and he was voicing to her that he wanted you know, to spend more time together, but she was so caught up in work. And he happened to go out one night, and he was having drinks with his coworker, and things ended up happening. But that same night, he went home and he admitted to her that he did have sex.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, he knows he messed up and he feels so remorseful for it, but he's still a good guy, a good father.
Right.
Would you immediately walk away from that?
Exactly. That's
if he came to you and admitted that and was like, listen, I made a mistake. Like, I know I didn't want to do it, but me and you wasn't on good terms. I expressed that to you. Right. And then I so happened to get myself into a situation where I was intoxicated and I happened to have sex, but I came to you and I admitted to you what I've done wrong.
And then it turns into, not to cut you off, but then it turns into like, I really did mess up and I don't want to lose you and I don't want you to find out a different type of way. So I'm going to let you know this firsthand right here. And I want to let you know that I will never, ever do this again. Like, you know me. You know I'm a good person. You know I've never done anything like this before. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So that's where I'm kind of getting at with that story. That story, that's exactly what you just said, is exactly that story.
Right.
So my thing is this. My trust is broken, and I don't know how that's going to come back.
I don't know how that's militant. He was like, nope, you did
right. It's gone, man. I'm not looking over my... Sure, you could say whatever you want to say, but you did the opposite of what you said. You know what I'm saying? It's actions, right? It's actions, it's not words, right? So I'm over here like, look, my trust is broken. Sure, I'll accept you, but now should I constantly keep looking over? Like, you know, when somebody cheats on somebody and then they bring them back in their life, they keep them on a short leash. I don't want to do that. Right. You know, I don't want to keep the person on a short leash. What you doing? Where you going? You know, when you're gonna be back home. I don't want to do that. Go do it. Live your life. Come back home when you want to come back. You know.
Right.
You know. Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So that short leash thing, I don't want to deal with that. And if somebody does cheat on somebody, even in any scenario, even if they get back together, marriage, I understand, right? Because it's a bigger thing. You got a family, and then you try to make it work, but.
But it's still like the same because you stepped out of a relationship. You just marriage is legal ties.
It's more to lose.
What it is,
if you got a kid there, now you gotta, you know, the kid could deal with whatever the fuck they did. So you kind of like thinking about multiple variables.
but
okay, this is what I think. So that scenario that Ty said, where like he goes out, gets wasted, cheats for one night, comes back the same night, is like, this is what happened. I made a mistake. Then she gets a pass to do that same thing. How about that? She gets a pass to have one night like that. Why not? Like, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Bitch, I'm gonna do it. Now
even it out.
Damn, Jules.
Even that bitch out.
Oh
I feel that. I mean, I am.
Now we both mad at each other.
I am on Ozzy's side though with the whole, yes, you cheat on me. It doesn't matter how good you are. It's just because I know myself, and if I'm gonna get into a relationship, I know I'm getting into a relationship to be married. I'm not getting in a relationship for just my health and my sake and my sanity. First of all, relationships make me crazy. So shit, I'm not in this bitch for my sanity. I'm in this for the long run. And then you step out, damn. Now I gotta start all over. Thank you.
So that's what it is, right? It's just a matter of how serious the things are, right? If it's just a relationship phase, right, and it happens pretty early on, then you have more incentive to leave because you're not losing much.
All right. So yeah, there was 31 seconds to the
I went off about this topic, so I'm gonna chill for a little bit.
You did, you know, conversation topic, kitchen talks. So we're gonna move right along to our next topic. This one I found quite interesting. Me and Ty was actually talking, and we came up with this. So does being pegged by your girl make you gay? And
define pegging for some people that are watching that don't know what pegging is.
So basically, pegging is, for you non-freaky individuals, pegging is when your girl, she's doing a little bit of the, you know, butt play. She's playing with your booty hole.
She's a strap on, and she
playing with the booty hole.
Playing with the booty hole, okay? She got the straps, she got the fingers and the tongue. She's playing with your booty hole. Now, does that make you gay if your girl is playing in the booty? We're going to start off with Miss Tabby knowing 3.
You see, I didn't even know that. Like, Jawan told me that the G spot for a man is in the anal Okay, so there's this interesting story that I was watching on YouTube or whatever, right? And this guy, he is into pegging with this woman, but he says that he's not gay. He does not condone that in men or whatever. And I just find it interesting because I'm like, if the G-spot is in a man's butt, then, and it's done by a woman, then I don't think necessarily that's gay. I don't think that's gay is when a man and a man have sex with each other. But if he's doing it with his female counterpart, then I just think that they're just exploring, different sex, So it's just like, I don't think that's gay. I just think that they're just, trying different things. They're trying to be, adventurous in the bed. And what may work for you may not work for somebody else. And it's just a matter of opinion.
Juliana, what you think?
I agree with that too. I don't think that simple act makes you gay. I think, like Ty said, it's just like exploring, sexuality. And I didn't know that apparently the G-spot in a man is
you didn't know that?
There. So
that's literally why
I didn't know that.
That's why they said we gotta get prostate exams, and then that's why they stick the finger in the thing, because we gotta check the prostate. That's where the prostate is at.
Oh, I had no idea. That's good to know.
It sounds taboo.
Oh my god!
I feel like more than anything, I felt like probably because I don't think it's prevalent. I don't think that men, because men hardly like to go to the doctor anyway. So when it comes to that area, I don't think that men really like to explore that part. So it's like, it's more taboo rather than it being gay. I don't think that it's gay.
Ozzy, what you think?
I don't think it's gay for the simple reason that it's a man and a woman doing it. That's what it is. It's not, the definition of homosexuality is to the same gender. So the second that's not in there, then it's not gay. It's just not gay, So at the end of it, that's what I think. I wouldn't do it because that's not what I want, But people are freaky and people like to get their freak on, and that's the end of it, So there's a lot of crazy shit people do. A lot of crazy shit,
yeah, sure.
And there's probably some crazy shit I don't even know about, right? But at the end of it, they do it, and as long as the question is if it's straight or not, if it's with a guy or girl, then yeah. But if it's two guys or two girls doing it, then that's that,
Right.
Then that means that's gay, right? But I don't think a man and woman doing it, like at the very base of it, that's not gay. People might think it's gay because you got something in your butt, or whatever, some stupid shit, But I think that's just toxic masculinity, right? At the end of it, because you're just like too worried. You're like, yo, I don't know, man. It seems that sound day room to me, or some shit like that. But if it's a man and a woman, at the end of it, the base definition is not gay.
Right. I think more so it's when it comes down to like the men, there's always been like this thing like male and female, right? Like, how even in theater, they always have the saying like, oh, they're the male and female part. It's always been, females get something inserted and men is supposed to deliver. And that's always been like the dominant man delivering
the
female
circle of life.
Right. And so I think that when it comes down to men thinking like, okay, well, something's going to go in me. I'm not submitting to any of that. But something doesn't even have to go in you for you to be submissive. There are some dominant women out there who will tie you up and show you a good time. Okay.
Rihanna made a whole song about it. So
right, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these favorite celebrities that these people, they listen to, they definitely have had fun times. They've said it in their songs numerous of times. I mean, Vivica Fox said she was in the booty. Vivica Fox said she was in 50. So I'm just saying, like,
Amber Rose said that about Kanye West too.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's
nowadays eating a hot dog is considered gay. You know what I'm saying?
Everything
Like, glizzy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm over that shit. Like literally, right? So at the end of it, live your life, man. Have fun
That's
with it.
it.
People are gonna say shit all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Do what you gotta do.
That's that. Even the doctor, because I remember my gym teacher. This was like when I was in high school. He was explaining when he got his prostate exam. I don't know why he was explaining that to us, but he was explaining it, and he was saying, that the doctor sticked his finger in there, and then he got a little aroused, and he was worried. He was like, "Wait, like I don't."
Oh, I'm okay.
And then the doctor was like, "That's completely normal because the prostate is right there. Like that's the spot." I don't think that it's gay. I think that it's only gay if you sit over here and you get hard to men, and if you want to be with a man, then that's gay. That's the definition. But you getting your booty hole eaten by a woman, I don't think that's gay. I mean, hey, listen, eat the booty.
I feel like nowadays everybody's a lot more fluid when it comes to the booty hole, because girls don't have a problem admitting that they like to eat the booty hole, and the guys eat like groceries. So I feel like this ass play is completely normal. Like if that's like one of like a recommendation, like one of the requirements, like eat ass. Okay,
that's so. Like really think about it, right? It's like yo, wait a second. Women got booty, and you like women? Guess who else got booty? Men. But gay. Like some stupid shit, bro.
They be, yeah. It's like what Todd said. There really is a requirement. Do you eat? You don't eat it? Okay.
Like goes in with a fucking notepad to a date. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's a checklist.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you?
That's the first thing you ask when you start texting. Right up front. No.
Just come right out with it. All right. So we're gonna move on, but fellas, listen, it's okay. All right, pegging ain't gay. You're not emasculated. You're still a man. There's some women that like that. You know what I'm saying? Dominatrix. There are women that are like that. There's women that do the whole BDSM, tying it up, and they don't give a fuck. So we're gonna move right along to our next topic. So this topic I thought about. This topic.
Oh, so I'm leaving.
Wow.
Do you want to stop?
So it says, should you get back together after you physically fight your partner? So yes. Y'all are brawling. Y'all are boxing it out. Should you guys get back together? Because I've seen numerous of couples that have been beating each other up, and they are back together the next day. So from the panel themselves, and Mr. Uzair, alleged Uzair, we're gonna start with you.
Better, correct that. I
told you I'd be correcting it.
Why the fuck are you? What is that? What is going on? Why y'all fighting? Is this UFC? What's this?
You sound like a neighbor. What the fuck is going on?
Like what? No! Stop hurting each other. Go find somebody better. I mean, my thing is this. All right, now should we just let them be together and save them for the rest of the world? What if they go to someone else and beat someone else's ass? Now it's domestic violence. Like, wait a second. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but don't fight each other. So my thing is this. If it's one-ended, right, then, it's like, yo, this guy's beating this girl. Get out, right? Get out, try to find help. Because domestic abuse is crazy. But now if y'all fighting each other, y'all like, yo, we 1 for 1. That's fine. I forgive you. You beat me up, I beat you up. And then they go back at it, round 2. No, that sounds toxic as shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. I say it's not worth being in a relationship if it gets physical like that. The other kind of physical is what I'm about. Not this physical. This physical you keep to yourself.
I'm dead. Not the pleasure.
No, but like don't beat each other up. What are you doing? Like what if you got like y'all stayed together for years, now y'all got kids and shit, and kids got like the popcorns, y'all like fighting each other in the living room. Kids are like watching that shit. Now kids are gonna grow up with that mentality. Nah, I think that's gonna continue on. There's not gonna be like a stop to it.
Yeah.
If you're fighting now and then you're back together, you're gonna fight again, and it's gonna continue, and that's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not. Honestly,
Seek help.
Honestly, for myself, I definitely don't feel like people should be beating each other up and giving each other blue eyes and black teeth. I don't think so. I think that you should definitely, when it gets to that point where we got to physically fight each other to sit over here and tell each other something, I'm out.
Well, I'm bringing his lockout, his
I'm calling 911. Okay?
Exactly.
You
I'm
are
calling
threatening to beat
cops.
me up. I am calling 911. I am not fighting that. I am
No.
leaving.
The thing is
Okay?
this, right? Don't even get in another relationship until you got it sorted out. Make sure, learn not to put your hands on people.
Ozzy, I am moving from state to state because then after
Not
that,
you, Juwan, you're not the one fighting.
Oh, okay.
Talk about the person fighting you, because they could just go find someone else and not beat their ass, Don't do that. Just like find help. Make sure you stop doing this shit. I don't know why you want to beat someone up in the first place.
So we left off at our last topic, which was should you get back together after getting into a physical fight with your partner? We're gonna start with Miss Jules to learn her opinion.
Yeah, I agree with what Ozzy said. Seek treatment, seek help if you are the abuser, because that's abuse. Like, I understand, people get heated, people get angry, like relationships aren't perfect, but the moment that it gets to like physical like harm, that's no, like that's not cool. And like, but it's difficult because like, we can say to women and to whoever is being abused, either like physically or mentally or verbally, like get out, get out, which yes, but it's like it's not so simple all the time like that, like where a person can just be like get out and then have another place to go. Like a lot of times they don't have another place to go, which is why they're still in this horrible relationship, because they literally would be like homeless if they left. So I didn't mean to like bring the mood down.
No,
but
it's okay. It's all good.
No,
That's important.
absolutely right.
Gotta bring that to attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, what is your thoughts about both parties physically fighting each other? Should you get back?
Put your hands on me, I'm calling the cops, okay? I don't condone no type of domestic violence or any type of violence, mental abuse, emotional abuse, none of that, because that's never healthy for anybody. And if you are in an abusive relationship, you do need to call a domestic violence hotline and seek help, shelter, just get help. And if you are the one that's hitting on people, your ass needs some help too.
Yeah, figure it out. What compels you to do that shit?
Right. But it's totally toxic for anybody to put in there or to reach that point in a relationship where you have to put your hands on somebody else in order to get your point across. If you can't use your words, then it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's definitely time to go.
Absolutely. We should not be trying to break each other's jaws and doing all this. First of all, we did not sign up for boxing. Like, we signed up to love each other. Like, that's what we signed up for. We didn't sign up to be in a boxing match, wrestling, UFC. Because if I got to do all of that, I need some money and I do need a camera crew and I need all of that on me. So that way we can definitely display this. But you're not going to sit over here and try to put your hands on me in private and think that I'm going to still be here at the end of the day. I'm going to go.
No, I'm sorry to cut you, friend. You ever seen the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez?
I have not.
No, you haven't seen it? Okay, well, it's probably old, whatever. But she was in a abusive relationship, right? And just like how Juliana said, he was all that she knew. And so he took that to his advantage. And when he married her and gave her a baby and felt like he had her, then that's when the hitting started to happen. And she literally had to like sneak away to get away. And he kind of like followed her. And like she basically went to this Thai instructor and then she learned how to fight. And then she beat his ass.
That's it.
And put him down.
But see, no, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Because if she went to...
I was not expecting that ending.
Wait a minute.
He kept coming for her like, why don't you leave her alone, sir? Please.
She had all that time to be learning how to fight. She could have just called 911 on the side too.
No, what happened was is that he was he was well in with the police department. So his friend was at the police department.
She had to learn how to do that.
She couldn't trust nobody.
Oh, so she just was like, all right, so who won
it? Plot, bro.
You could get it. You could get it. You could get it. That's what she said. She said anybody in the police department could get it. But definitely, I mean, I don't feel like, because nowadays people, it's not even men putting hands on women, and men are both physically like they're literally going at it toe to toe, head to head, and it's so crazy because it's like they like it. I feel like they like it because I'm talking about the couples that actually, okay, yeah, we both beat each other up. I love you and I love you too, and and they get back together, and it's like, how do y'all just fought, like y'all literally was just banging each other's head against the doors. How are y'all okay? I don't feel like y'all should be getting back together. That's a toxic situation. Also, people, please leave the toxicity alone. Leave the toxicity alone. Leave it alone. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not happy. It don't make you feel good. You got to do too much. Don't your bones hurt? It's just, come on.
A lot of the time, I feel like that's from bones hurt. Internal problems. Like, it comes from like internally how you feel about yourself or how you view yourself. So if you don't have that much respect, or you haven't been shown love or know how to love, then you're going to find anything. And it's a lot of times, a lot of women feel like, oh, if he hits me, he loves me. And that's a bad mentality to have. So they compare that to love, and then they attach themselves onto that. And then it's always too late before they realize.
That is not it, fam.
It's even like the whole, oh yeah, that's my bitch. Or that's my NIGG. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like those terms. Like, that's not my bitch, that's my girl. Or that's, my queen. Or whatever the case may be. I feel like even when you speak volumes onto who your partner is to you, I feel like then, like, bitch, NIGG, because, I don't use the N-word. So, bitch and N-word, what is that? Why would you refer to your partner as that? That reminds me of somebody off the street that you're tricking and you're not going to be in this for the long run. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like want better for yourself. Like y'all don't understand about yourselves. Y'all are bright stars in the universe. Y'all are bright stars in the universe. You are not here for no reason. Let's
Why
be clear about that.
Why you think I got my star chain on?
Okay, exactly. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason, and you deserve better than what you're being treated. Believe that. Okay, understand that. Know your worth and know what you need and what you deserve. You know that. Let me get to preaching. Now now you, because you go down to, and it's the reactions right there. I'm in class too. You know how we doing all that. But know and learn that, listen, I don't need to be in this situation. I don't need to be talked to in this way. I don't need to be looked at this type of way. I don't need to tolerate this type of disrespect. I don't need to be here in these type of situations. This is the universe. This is God in me telling you, you deserve much more better than what you are getting. That toxic behavior, that is not love. That is pain. Okay, and you're just putting yourself through so much pain and so much hurt when you deserve to be better. You deserve to be peace and in light and have some salvation. Okay? You already know who it is. It's Juwan 145, the Nigerian Prince / King. And before I end this off, let me give you some news, okay? Let me drink some wine first. My mouth is...
I did not know I was going to church today.
Okay, I didn't know either. I'm telling you, I didn't know either. It wasn't me. It was somebody else talking.
Yeah, we gotta make a whole character for Juwan now. Pastor Juwan is in the building.
Right, you already know. The first announcement I want to say is I will be streaming. I'll be doing some game streaming from now on, but it won't be on the Mesh page, YouTube page. It'll be on my own personal page, which is 145. That's who I am. Yes.
Yes.
It will be on that page, and I'll be doing a lot of scary games, so you can get my nice, scary, natural, funny ass reaction. Because listen, I do be terrified and I do be scared.
Yeah, he be in the truck, bro. He don't even come in the house. Like, gotta find the ghost. He's just out there in the truck. Go, bro. Come on, bro.
I'll be doing that, and I'll definitely be bringing back more Instagram content because I know a lot of people on my Instagram definitely want that to come back. I will definitely be doing that. I'll be bringing it back. I just had, I wasn't in my creative space, but I'm back now, and I'm stronger than ever. Little Kim said it best. And lastly, I have my Tifasis whitening review coming up. It should be out by November. It should be out by November. I got like 3 more pins to use. I'm going to be using the whole thing and showing y'all the treatment and seeing if you guys deserve to buy or if Smile Direct
deserve
Smile
this.
if Smile Direct Club is worth buying. But to the left of me, I have our special guest, Miss Juliana.
Hey.
And
then underneath her, we have Alleged Uzair.
Yes, it's alleged because you don't know who I am. Will you ever? I don't know. Don't look my name up because you're probably not gonna find it in the database because it's alleged, or you might find it in the database because it's alleged. We don't know that, but guess what? You might just have to look it up to find out whether or not it's alleged or not. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know how it goes. Check out his streaming because
support.
Mans was afraid last night. I was watching it. He was shook. Okay, and put on a mask. Be safe. Wash your hands, and
vote.
Yes, yeah. I'm only gonna show the first.
We got 11 more days, y'all.
Oh, I love
this is a vote for Pedro shirt,
vote
but
for Pedro.
Still a vote.
But the first part. Remember that, and yeah, that's it.
And then to the left of him, we have Mr. Pino in 3.
And you already know where you could find me on Instagram. And as for Smile Direct, because Jawan was talking about it, follow my YouTube page because I am on the journey to a new smile. So I'm on my 6th tray. I got 13 to go. And yes, it's important that you guys do vote. We have 11 more days. Your vote counts no matter what anybody tells you. Your vote can make a big difference. Okay, whether you are pro-Trump or pro-Biden, it doesn't matter. Your vote can change the world. So please vote, guys. It's very important. Even when it comes down to the House of Representatives, when it comes down to Speaker of the House, when it comes down to the President of the United States.
Local stuff too.
Or your local community. Please vote. And stay informed.
And
I keep saying local.
Since we out here sharing YouTube channels and and Twitches, go check out my YouTube channel and Twitch. It's Sir Ozhole. That's it.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this specific episode special because we got a whole bunch of YouTube channels and Twitches and things that we want to promote. I'm definitely gonna make it special at the ending part. So definitely do. If you guys still are watching, please like, share, comment, subscribe. We are the men.